Hello everybody, this is me, Gamer. Right now I'm going to be doing a very, very special review. Today I'm going to be doing the world's first ever Gamer Nut the Game Master's double review. Okay, as the title suggests, this is a double review, the world's first inventor of the double review, Gamer Nut the Game Master. Anyway, let's continue on with the review of the Super Game Boy, and in this corner, Metroid 2, Return of Samus. First, let's go with the Game Boy, Super Game Boy. The Super Game Boy was basically a Game Boy emulator that you would use for your SNES. It was released in June 1994 in North America, and it was released in other regions in like November and December. Although it came a lot earlier, I think, in Japan. But however, since Nintendo likes to release their PAL region stuff later, I guess they decided to do that. This thing retailed at first for $59.99 USDs, and right now, I actually got this for 29 bucks at my local last game store. So yeah, this is the Super Game Boy right here. Yes, this is used. This is why there's a little stain mark over here. And this is some important information. So anyway, what you would do, I'm going to use Metroid 2 as an example, is that you would plug in, it was basically a Game Boy except with no video screen, and the video screen was your SNES. So yeah, you'd plug in your Super Game Boy, and then you'd plug it right into your SNES, and then you'd play. And of course, I will not let you guys down. I will be showing you gameplay on the Super Game Boy very soon. Anyway, so this is what it looks like in the inside. So yeah, in case you're wondering, I have a NTSC SNES, which is a lot different than the other regions. Alright, so let's go into the AV room and get started. Okay, and just in case you're wondering what this room is, this is the exact same room I used for Tommy's family. So yeah, in case you're wondering. And by the way, my camera stand is a pile of Diary of Wimpy Kid books. I love those books. Also, did I forget to mention its successor, the Game Boy Player. The Game Boy Player was basically an add-on for the Game Boy, which would allow users, which would allow people to use it and to play Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Super Game Boy, and Game Boy Advance games on your television set. The disc is really expensive, while the console itself isn't really expensive. Okay guys, so this is the television I am going to use. So, I'll be right back. I just need to get Super Game Boy inside the SNES. Alright, so this is what the Super Game Boy looks like in the SNES. So, let's get started. Whoops. Right back, guys. Hopefully this works this time. There we go. And there she is, the Super Game Boy. So this is an example, Metroid 2, Return of Samus. So, yeah, this is my controller I'm going to use. Unfortunately, here in North America, we did not get a Super Game Boy controller. So, alright, let's sit down, relax, get your popcorn out, grab a butt plug, and let's get started. Alright, I'm going to be using my second save file, because I don't want to use my good save file. So this is what the Super Game Boy looks like on the SNES. And what's really cool about this is that you can actually change the background and the color. Here's the example. So it's here, 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 and here, yeah. I'm just going to be using a little bit because I can only do 15 minutes for some reason. If you guys want, you can pause the video to see what it looks like. are the original Game Boy colors. I think I'm just gonna use black and white. Nah, I think I'll just use color. There. Alright, so anyway, over here you can change the background of it. You can change the frame. This is the Super Game Boy version. So this is the pure black one. This one is the kind of like window of a house. This one is basically sand or an ancient artifact inside. Over here we have a treehouse like thing, like a forest sign, like where you need to go. This one's my personal favorite. It's a movie theater. I like it because there's many people watching it. It's like watching a movie except you're playing it. Literally. Over here we have kitty cats. Over here we have a desk. Like all those 90s kids who played the Game Boy on your spare time at school. And the last one is like those three-dimensional art things. And you can't use this one, and you can't use this one either. That's for Super Game Boy cartridges. Over here, this is a graffiti thing. You can basically make graffiti. Unfortunately, you cannot save your graffiti. So, yeah. I'm just gonna change the background one moment, guys. I'll do the movie theater one. There we go. Alright, so let's see. The Super Game Boy actually works very good with your Game Boy games. It actually works very, very well. It's very nifty. Especially for a company that was almost bankrupt once. Unfortunately, Samus cannot enter her starship. And if she does, she cannot soar away. She's stuck on this planet, known as SR-388. So yeah. I think that this is amazing music for video games. This music is amazing. I believe that is one of the best video game songs in this world. Well, from the 90s. This game came out in 91. A very good year. There was only 9 more years until the new millennium. Which was one of the best millenniums in the world. I mean, stop me if I'm wrong. The 2000s were amazing times. Well, that was until 9/11 happened, and then the world got screwed over. Alright, so yeah. See, look at that crowd. Alright. So I'm going to be defeating the first boss. I think it's the Alpha Metroid. And then, yeah. And then when I beat the boss, I'm just gonna end the video because of my time limit I have to do. It's not my fault. It's YouTube's fault. They want my phone number, but I just don't want to give it to them. Safety purposes, people. Somebody could steal your phone number. I don't do it. Oh, also the next review is going to be Metroid Fusion, just in case you guys are wondering. And I'm going to be using a new Game Boy Advance SP for it. Just in case you're wondering, guys. Alright, so let's beat the first boss. Okay, so there. We beat the first boss, guys. And now we gotta replenish our energy. Because replenishing energy is for people who want to succeed. Or at least people who want to really succeed. I hope to get 100% completion on this game. Hopefully. I got this from a site called Kijiji, just in case you guys are wondering. eBay is too expensive. And just in case you guys have epilepsy, remember, don't watch this video unless you consult a doctor first, because there is a lot of flashing and lots of rapid movements. So yeah, just in case you have epilepsy, don't be filing lawsuits on me. I gave you all a warning. It's even in the description too. I'm even going to put a warning in the description too. So yeah, I warned you guys, so you can't use this video against me. Okay, my camera is running low on juice, so I'm just gonna go to the local save station, and I'm just gonna end the video, okay guys? Sorry guys. Alright guys, I'm just gonna go to the save station, and then we're done the review. Alright guys, so that was the Super Game Boy and Metroid 2 review. My personal thoughts